Good evening, ladies and gents, and welcome back to a video of the channel. And today we are going to be ranking all 15 Eastern Conference teams for the next season. So without further ado, y'all already know, let's go ahead. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so here we go. Now, like my last ranking video, we're gonna keep it short and simple. Like my last one was like 40 minutes long. We're not going that far with this. I promise you. Yeah, we're coming with pace. We're coming with pace.
What?
Whoa, pause. Massive pause. Anyways, bro, let's go ahead and get into our first team here. Let's talk about the Brooklyn Nets. Now, the Brooklyn Nets this season. Let's see what they've done here. They obviously re-signed Day'Ron Sharpe, and they also re-signed Ziaire Williams, who I honestly like coming out of college when he did play, and he obviously got drafted by the Grizzlies. I was like, oh yeah, he's gonna make his presence known on the team a little bit, you know, get acclimated and start balling. Didn't really work out the best for him, so to be here in Brooklyn, he has a chance to kind of spread his wings a little bit. Everybody on the Nets pretty much has their time to spread their wings here, to be honest with you. And Day'Ron Sharpe, not really a lot out of him that I've seen too much, so hopefully he can take a little bit of a leap and show you what he's got in his bag. The additions that they did get was Terrence Mann from the Atlanta Hawks in a 3-team trade, and to get a guy like that on your team is pretty good as well. Could give you serviceable minutes at the 2 and at the 1 if need be. And we obviously see that they got MPJ right in a trade. I mean, it's crazy, but MPJ is over here in Brooklyn. I don't see him staying too much longer. Now obviously I know the trade did go down, but I just don't see him staying here too long. Could possibly see him getting moved around the trade deadline of next season, or maybe in the off season. I don't really see him staying too long here, really, in my opinion. And the departures, we have Cam Johnson, who is gone, who needed to be gone in general because, I mean, the man's too good to be on this team. Speaking of somebody that's too good to be on this team, Cam Thomas, who's not on this list, needs to be talked about right now. This man was balling on his team last year. The Nets were actually doing pretty good to start off during the season, and then it kind of hit a, you know, it started going away. So to lose a guy like him, if I'm the Nets, I'm not doing. I'm going to try and get a sign in with him. If I can, sign and trade. If I can't, I'm going to give him the contract, wait till the trade deadline, and then I'm going to make a move and get him off to possibly get some more picks. Speaking of picks, they obviously had 5 picks this year in this year's draft, which is insane. And that's a lot of young talent being added to this team. And they did obviously lose Watford here as well. And they did lose D'Angelo Russell to the Mavericks, who he could be pretty solid for. When Kyrie does come back, obviously he'll be coming off the bench. But I feel like his role there would be very, very nice off the bench for them. But I feel like if the Nets do what I expect them to do, which is play like garbage next year, then you would hope that you could get a guy like Peterson or Boozer Brother or AJ Dembele as a first, second, or third round pick, wherever they fall in between. Now, hopefully you guys get some luck this year, because last year we know y'all didn't do that well and y'all didn't get a great pick, but you got somebody good. So I'll definitely say that. And you know, let's see what they have on their team right now. Let's go ahead and let's look at that real quick before we move on. Igor Dimin. That's not how you say his name. Igor, y'all know. Forget it. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce it. This man looked pretty good. I feel like he can be somebody for them, and he gonna be special. He's 6'9". He's a guard from Russia. I mean, dude's gonna be a bucket. And yeah, I mean, really, this team. Danny Wolf as well is on this team too. I forgot about that. And they also got Nolan Traore, and yeah, man, and Ben Serif as well, and Derek Powell. Yeah, so they got some people on this team that could spread their wings here and see what's up with them. But I'm not going to talk about them too much longer. They're going to go in the buns category. Now, the categories. We got S tier, we got good, we got solid, we got mid, and we got buns. I forgot to say that earlier. Might as well say it now. We got the Atlanta Hawks as our next team, and we can obviously see what they have done to get better. Now, they had no re-signings, but they did add Nickeil Alexander-Walker to a 4-year deal sign-in trade. They also got Luke Kennard, and they also got Kristaps Porzingis. You add the shooting of everybody, honestly. You add the shooting of Walker, Kennard, and Porzingis. That is beautiful. To lose Capella, Caris LeVert, Larry Nance Jr., Terrence Mann, Georges Niang, and David Roddy, or Rudy, however you want to say his name, Roddy Rudy. For these 3 people, I would do that in a heartbeat. Kristaps, if he stays healthy, is going to be a vital piece for this team come crunch time when they need somebody to score other than Trae Young. You have another offensive minded guy in Kristaps Porzingis who's lengthy as frick. We know he's tall, we know he can get to the rim, we know he can do all that stuff, and he has a very, very solid jumper, man. Unicorn. He's a unicorn. You know, brother. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, we got Luke Kennard as well, who can shoot the three. We have obviously Nickeil Alexander-Walker, who could play the 3 and D there. He could play defense and hit the 3 as well. So this team is looking pretty good, but I don't know if they're deserving of a S tier team. I'm gonna put them at good for right now until they show me, hey, we're an S tier team. We're gonna make a run, then it's fine. Then I'll put you at the S tier. But for right now, Atlanta Hawks fans, I'm gonna put them at good. If you disagree with me, let me know down below, of course. All right, so our next team we have is the Boston Celtics. Well, let's talk about this for a second. They had to owe a lot of people a lot of money. Yeah, you know, money. The cheese, the cheddar, they're green. You know what I'm saying? And money don't just fall off of trees for free, you know? So people had to depart from the team, and we could see here we had Jrue Holiday that had to be traded away. We had Kristaps who had to be traded away. We had Georges Niang, who obviously got traded away as well recently. We have Luke Kornet, who was gone. The guy off the bench for the center position. He was really, really good. I'm not going to lie to you. And we also have J.D. Davison, who is gone as well. He got waived, but, you know, that, yeah. And obviously their additions. We got Chris Boucher. We got Luke Garza. We got Josh Minott. And we got Anthony Simons. It's not good. But we know that the moves had to be made because of how much money is going to JB and JT. So that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money off the table. That's a whole lot going on for the Boston Celtics. Now you get a guy in Anthony Simons who could be that great point guard for you. It was recently said today earlier that he is going to be coming off the bench instead of starting, of course, which I knew that was he's not going to start here. Peyton Pritchard, he's that guy, so he's going to get minutes. But yeah, so Anthony Simons is coming off the bench. We got Josh Minott, we got Luke Garza, and we got Chris Boucher. So I just don't know how the Boston Celtics want to do things now. I feel like they're going to try and just be a team of relevancy, I guess, and just be there and exist to hopefully try and get a decent pick in this year's draft, to try and beef up the youngness of the roster, supposedly. In my opinion, that's what I would do, and I feel like they're definitely gonna do that if they traded everybody already. So I'm gonna put Boston here at mid. If I decide to move them to solid, then I will, but for right now I'm putting them at mid. You're not gonna have Jason Tatum next year, so that's what's gonna put them in this category. You have a guy in Derek White who is really, really good from 3, shooting about 41% from 3. Yeah, that's devious. That is insane. I know that off the dome because of last video, so yeah, that stuck with me for a long time. I'm not gonna lie. So we're gonna move on here. We're gonna talk about the Hornets. The Hornets could be either here at mid or could be here at buns. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a second. Let's evaluate what they've done this year. They re-signed Trey Mann to a 3-year deal, which I like that. I like that. But the only thing is that this team is kind of guard heavy. You guys obviously did get Colin Sexton, who's another point guard. You got LaMelo Ball, who's a point guard. So you got Spencer Dinwiddie as well, who could play some point guard and some shooting guard for you as well. You get Mason Plumlee. You obviously did sign Pat Connaughton as well from the Bucks. And you guys did lose Micic. You guys lost Jusuf Nurkic, Josh Okogie, and Mark Williams. So it's a lot going out the window. But, I mean, if we could add a guy like Colin Sexton, it's cool. But like I said, all the guards, though. And you have to stay healthy. LaMelo has to stay healthy. T.J. Salon didn't really do a lot or didn't really impress the organization as much, so I feel like it's kind of some pressure on him now. Like, hey, I need you to take a little bit of a leap. I'm not talking about like 20 points per game here, but I need you to kind of step up your game and show me what you got in your bag. You know, I don't want to see you with an empty bag and pull out nothing but a bunch of air and dust. Come on now, let's get real. I'm putting Charlotte at buns. I feel like Boston's somehow going to find a way to be better than Charlotte. If Charlotte can stay healthy, then I'm going to put them at mid because they could be a solid team. You guys still have Bridges, so that's good for them too. So it is what it is. But let's go ahead and move on here to the Chicago Bulls now. Oh, the Chicago Bulls is going to be a unique team. I don't know where I want to put this team. They re-signed Trey Johnson here on a 3-year deal. That is a massive W. You added Isaac Okoro, who could be a great 3-and-D player, but you did lose Lonzo Ball to the Cavaliers, which that does suck for them to lose a guy like that. Lonzo here earlier, oh my, when he first got here, oh man, him, Alex Caruso, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Vucevic, oh my goodness, that lineup was just disgusting. Would torch anybody, bro. That jump felt like a fever dream. Now I look at it, and they were just so good till the injuries happened, and then yeah, it just hit the fan. But you guys have a huge upside in Matas Buzelis, bro. Oh my, Buzelis could be somebody special for you. He could low-key be a 1 for you, like the #1 guy for you. Keep developing him and put some pieces around him. Oh yeah, he gonna be fire. You guys still got Kobe White. You guys have Vucevic, who you need to kind of figure out what we're gonna do with him. You guys have Ayo Dosunmu as well, so that's kind of a thing to look out for. If they want to, I don't know, decide to move on from him, then that's what you got. Josh Giddey is still on this team. I feel like, well, he's a restricted free agent right now, but if they do throw him a contract, he could possibly come back. They might try and flip him for something. I don't know what, but it could possibly happen. You guys got Jalen Smith as well. You guys got Dalen Terry, and you guys got Patrick Williams as well. So yeah, I mean, this team has people. Kevin Huerter, forgot to talk about Kevin Huerter too. You guys got Red Velvet. So, and Zach Collins. So, you know, the Domantas Buzelis, man, I have huge upside on him, and I feel like he could be something special. I feel like the Chicago team can really surprise us here. Put him at mid. All right, we got the Cavaliers next, man. Oh man, Cavaliers. So you guys did re-sign Sam Merrill to a 4-year deal, which is a solid pickup. Additions, you guys got Lonzo Ball and Larry Nance Jr. Larry Nance Jr. as a backup 5 could be beneficial as well to back up Jared Allen from the center position. You guys got Lonzo Ball to be that backup point guard for you. If he stays healthy, then it's going to be scary for this team in general. You guys got obviously Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell as well. And you guys have, where's my guy? Oh, you guys also got Tyrese Proctor as well. That's what I was looking for as well. Tyrese Proctor could possibly keep going. He could be a backup for Darius Garland. You guys got Evan Mobley, and where is he at? Why is he not on here? There we go. DeAndre Hunter. I was looking for him. DeAndre Hunter as well. So it's I'll put him at S tier. I feel like this is a team that can show us that they could possibly get out of the 3rd round and make it to the finals. Then that would be great. But they have to show us that they could take that leap as a team. Somebody has to take the role of a #1. I feel like Donovan Mitchell can definitely be that, but everybody else has to be on one accord with the team in order for that to be able to get done. And like I said, this team can make a good run. It has a great construction here with this team. Amani Bates needs to be studied. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on with him. I need him to play. I've been waiting on this man to play for a while. I need him to get actual minutes soon. Please, Cavaliers, get this man some minutes, please. We got the Indiana Pacers, bro. Now, the Indiana Pacers is a team I want to talk about for real. All right. So you guys obviously re-signed Isaiah Jackson and James Wiseman. You guys had the addition of Jay Huff, knowing that you guys lost Miles Turner to the Milwaukee Bucks. Jay Huff is going to be one of those guys where he's obviously going to start for this team. James Wiseman is going to come off the bench possibly to be your center. And Isaiah Jackson, he's going to be a guy that's going to be there. And hopefully he can prove himself with the time and minutes that's being given up at that position as well. So it's a lot going on with this team. Obviously, they made it to the finals last year against the OKC Thunder. Oh, I'm trying to find their name right now while trying to speak. It's not too good to my brain right now. Here we go. Yeah, so I mean, still got Thomas Bryant still, so that's somebody good. Tyrese Halliburton's not going to be there this year, which sucks for you, but he had a great run this year. The incredible shots, the insane shots that were made was beautiful. So to lose him to that injury is going to suck, and to not have him is going to be absolutely buns. James Johnson as a good, just a emotional support guy. I mess with it. He's gonna fire up the team, and I like that about him. Benedict Mathurin, I need a leap. I need a leap. He showed a little bit in that OKC series, but I need him to show it in the season as well. TJ McConnell's gonna be that guy for you. Not too worried about him. He gonna deliver on nights for sure. Andrew Nembhard and Aaron Nesmith, they're both gonna have to step up a little bit as well. Without Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, he could be a number one for this team. He's going to be the number one for this team going forward right now. Till Halliburton does come back from injury. We got Obi Toppin as well at that 4 position. So I want to put this team here at least solid. I feel like it's definitely going to be better than the Boston Celtics and the Bulls, the Nets, and the Hornets as well. Just because purely the team is just built a lot better than these other teams that I have right here in these 2 slots that I have here. Detroit, oh man. Detroit basketball. Let's get to it. Now, Detroit surprised me. They pushed the Knicks to 6 games last year. That was insane in the first round. I was so hyped. I was like, man, they're finna knock them out the park, bro. They're finna knock them out the park, bro. Home run. But it didn't happen, sadly. So, but still a great run. You guys did re-sign Paul Reed. You guys had the addition of Javonte Green, Caris LeVert, and Duncan Robinson. Now, to get Caris LeVert and Duncan Robinson is a W because, one, you don't know if you're gonna get what's his face back. Beasley, I think that's his name. Malik Beasley. I don't want to butcher his first name, bro. I'm trying to make sure I say this right because I get names mixed up, bro. I don't even think he's here. Yeah, he's not even here no more. Okay, well, they need shooting. And that's definitely what they're gonna need. Like I said, Tim Hardaway Jr. was a W for them. Dennis Schroeder was a W for them. Lindy Waters, although he didn't get to really play that much, he could have been something for them as a shooter, but things didn't go that well. And Samante Fontecchio is gone as well. So I don't know, man. To lose basically the 3 that kind of solidified themselves here in the offense, as far as Beasley, Tim Hardaway Jr., and Dennis Schroeder here, is going to be tough to kind of replicate with the rest of the team. Now, I know you have Jaden Ivey coming back. That's going to be a W. And Cade Cunningham, it's his time to shine. It really is his time to shine. I cannot wait to see what he's able to do next season. Imagine he takes another leap, bro. If he takes another leap, it's going to be over for the league. I'm telling y'all right now, it's going to be over for him, bro, and the league in general, man. We obviously do have Jalen Duren, who is a great... Oh, there he is. Yeah, there he is. Malik Beasley. There he is. But we got Jalen Duren. We have Tobias Harris, who showed great leadership as well alongside Cade Cunningham against the Knicks there. And he really showed that dog in him to push these young players to where they need to be in general. Ron Holland, who is a great guy with playing defense, man. If he can build a shot and get more offense down, he's going to be a problem for sure. Jaden Ivey, like I said, he comes back, it's going to get nasty. We obviously got Marcus Sasser, who I feel like can get some time as well on the squad. And obviously we have Ausar Thompson, who is great defensively, athletic mastermind, bro. I mean, goodness gracious. But yeah, I'm going to put them at good here alongside the Atlanta Hawks. Miami! I'm going to give him that heat. Miami. I know that one Corey clip.
I'm going to give him that heat. Miami.
Alright, so I'm going to put Miami here probably... I want to put them at mid. If it was a tier between solid and mid, Miami would be right there. Because, I mean, let's face it. If they have a solid run next year and they get into the play-in, they could possibly make a run to like get a playoff spot or something. If things go crazy for them that way, then yeah. They did get Simon Fontecchio. They did get Davion Mitchell back in return on a 2-year deal. They got Norman Powell as well. Adding Norman Powell is going to be big here. It was evident that Tyler Hero did need some more help offensively. Davion Mitchell did well, especially in that play-in game when they did lose to the Atlanta Hawks, but he was raining in threes. They did not lose to Atlanta. They lost to... What the frick? I'm pulling a blank. Oh my goodness. They beat Atlanta. What am I talking about? They beat Atlanta, and it was nice for him to be able to hit those many threes in the clutch in overtime. That's what I was trying to say. So, massive W for him. To get Norman Powell on this team, who is a guy that was obviously in the 6th Man of the Year race, won it as well. To get a guy like that is a massive W, and a guy that's going to average around 20 points per game or more for you and shoot that 3-ball at a efficient rate is humongous. Now you do lose Kyle Anderson, Kevin Love, and Duncan Robinson, but I feel like getting back Norman Powell and re-signing Davion Mitchell is a massive plus. You guys got Khalil Ware as well, and I hope to see big leaps from Jovic and Triple J here in Jaime Jaquez Jr. here, and Tyler Hero. He's gonna be his self. Can we see Bam kind of come back to his senses? We know he kind of didn't really play that great last year when the lights were the brightest. He kind of folded under pressure. So let's hope he can show himself up again, and he could show that, hey, I'm still one of those guys here on this Miami team. Ooh, the Milwaukee Bucks. All right, we got Milwaukee Bucks. Let's put Milwaukee here mid here. Now, reason I say that, we can look at their team. Now I will say they got a little bit better. Because at first it looked bleak. It looked really bleak at first. Like you can see what they were losing. They lost Pat Connaughton. They lost Micic. They lost Damian Lillard in a waived. They bottomed out obviously, and they did lose Brook Lopez to the Clippers, the Unk Squad in free agency. But they added Chris Livingston, Kevin Porter Jr., Bobby Portis, Taurean Prince, Ryan Rollins, Jericho Sims, and Gary Trent Jr. Now, most of these are re-signings, so I don't really, the thing is called re-signings. I'm tripping. Okay, anyways, bro, they got all them back. Massive W. You guys got Kevin Porter Jr., who could be a great point guard for you. You got Bobby Portis, who is a great fan guy for this team. You got Taurean Prince. You got Ryan Rollins, who didn't really play a whole lot for the Bucks, but could be a vital piece if they do decide to give him minutes next year. Jericho Sims, who is athletic, mastermind as well, could jump out the gym, show you some things as well. Gary Trent Jr., if he could pick up where he left off playing against the Pacers, and shoot that 3-ball like he was in that series, man, it's gonna be nasty. And the additions that they got was Cole Anthony, humongous. He should be starting next season. I would hope he is. And you obviously did get Miles Turner on a 4-year deal, so that's a massive W. And you also got Gary Harris. Now, this team built around Giannis is okay. If Giannis goes down with an injury, this team is going to be freaking cooked. I'm not gonna hold you, because you're gonna have to go to Miles Turner for offense here, and that's kind of it. And Kyle Kuzma. Forgot all about Kyle Kuzma. AJ Green, another great guy for you, can shoot that 3-ball. It's not like this team sucks. It's just like if Giannis goes down with the injury, then it's kind of just it for him, and it's over. Let's move on to the New York Knicks. Yeah, I think that's a no-brainer. Hello. Oh, there we go. All right, I think it's a no-brainer. S tier, man. We look at what they've brought in to their team here. They obviously did get Jordan Clarkson, I know for sure. They signed him, and they also got somebody else here. Hold on, let me scroll here. Yep, and they got Gershon Yabusele for 2 years, and they obviously did re-sign Mikal Bridges a couple days ago. So this team in general is going to look good with their new coach, obviously losing Tom Thibodeau, and you guys get Mike Brown now. Is going to be massive for them. And hopefully he doesn't run them into the freaking ground like Tom Thibodeau did. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can only run so many players so many minutes that it's going to be draining. They're going to get tired. For them to even make it as far as they did with a minimal roster is, I have to clap that up. I'm not going to, because the mic's right in front of me. And I don't want to kill your ears, so I'm not going to do it. But yeah, this team is relatively the exact same. You guys just added people. Well, 2 people, but it's going to be needed, because we're going to need people to play, because right now it didn't look good for you last year, so hopefully you guys can play a little bit better. But I can definitely see this team making it out of the East and making it to the finals for sure if things go right for them in the East. Now we have the Orlando Magic. Ah, man, where do I want to put this team? I'm gonna put it at good. I'm going to put them here at good. I know they did get Desmond Bane. That is a massive W for them to get Desmond Bane here. And they did get Tyus Jones as well. He agreed on a 1-year deal as well. The departures obviously was Cole Anthony, KCP, and Gary Harris. We already talked about most of these guys except for KCP here, who didn't really play that well for them, honestly, from 3 and just defense in general. You kind of see he kind of just wasn't there with the team for real. So to get off of him and to get a guy like Desmond Bane that's a steal. That's an immediate steal. And to re-sign Tyus Jones as that point guard is going to be beneficial as well. You finally get that guy at the shooting guard position that can space the floor for you. Let's say Banchero drives inside, somebody leaves the corner to try and trap it, right? In the corner is Desmond Bane posted up, knocking it down from 3. You can't ask for much better than that. And they did re-sign Mo Wagner as well on a 1-year deal, and they also did sign Banchero for a 5-year extension. So this team in general, I feel like is gonna make some noise. They finally get, like I said, get that guy in Desmond Bane who is gonna be able to knock down threes and be able to take them to the next level here. So it's gonna be really good for them, and we're gonna see how far they can make it next year. You guys got Anthony Black, you got Wendell Carter Jr., you got Da Silva, you got Caleb Houston, who hasn't really played a whole lot. I know he can hit that 3 for sure, so he might get some run time next year. You got Jet Howard, you got Jonathan Isaac, you got Corey Joseph still, you got Mac McClung, who's probably going to be in the G League again. I don't know if they're going to try to play him. You got Jalen Suggs, you got Franz Wagner as well, and you got you got both Wagners there. So yeah, I feel like the team's gonna it's between both of these, honestly, S and good. I feel like if things go right for them, they could be an S, but right now I want to put them here. Oh man, Philadelphia, solid. I feel like it's yeah, I'm gonna put them at solid. For Paul George to go down with another injury, and then to have Joel Embiid probably not gonna return for real because of his left knee and the surgery, it does suck, and that's a mental toll on the whole entire organization. Now they did re-sign Justin Edwards on a 3-year deal. I have high upside on him. I feel like he can become something. They re-signed Eric Gordon to a 1-year deal. They re-signed Kyle Lowry on a 1-year deal. They did get Watford, and he's on a 2-year deal, but they did lose Gershon Yabusele. They lost Jared Butler and lost Ricky Council as well. Now this team did add my guy VJ Edgecombe, who I am high on. I'm high on this kid. He's gonna be somebody to watch out for at that shooting guard position in this league. They do have to figure out what they want to do with the restricted free agent Quentin Grimes, though. Excuse me. I don't know if they're gonna try and possibly re-sign him and then try and flip him, sign and trade kind of deal. Wait till the off season of next season, maybe look to trade him there, or he could possibly get traded during the trade deadline. Who knows? Now they obviously did get Adem Bona. I'm high on him as well. He gonna be somebody special for them. They got Johnny Broome, who looked really good for them in the summer league. He had some highlights on him. He looked pretty good for them. Joel Embiid, like I said, we just don't know if he's gonna. Even if he does return, I just don't know if he's gonna move the same. I really just don't know anymore, and I think it's time for him to call it quits. Paul George, I hate to say it, but I might have to say the same for you, man. I know you like doing what I do, podcast, right? You might have to just go ahead and hang it up and just start filming. Jared McCain coming back from injury is going to be massive. Maxi's going to have to be the number 1 option for this team. Kelly Oubre is booty, and we have Jabari Walker, and yeah. Now the power forward here position is going to be kind of bums as well, so I would assume. I don't know. I really don't know who you have here. Maybe Justin Edwards at the 4. I don't know how that's gonna work. I don't know, but they're gonna figure it out. Toronto's gonna be solid for sure. I definitely see Toronto being solid. But it's just like to give an extension to Brandon Ingram. I just don't know how that fit's gonna go with him and our guy here, Scotty Barnes. I just don't know how that's gonna look for this team. And could RJ Barrett be in trade talks? Possibly. Could we see him being flipped soon at all? I really don't know, but we'll just have to figure that out. You have Grady Dick, who's a good shooter. Hopefully he can get his percentage up next year, though, when the season does come around. They did get Mamakul Sandro. They got Sandro. I'm not even going to attempt his last name for real. They got Colin Murray-Boyles in the draft, who is going to be solid for them. They got Jakob Poeltl still. They got Emmanuel Quickly. They got Jamal Shead. They got Garrett Temple. And they got Jacoby Walter. So they got some decent people on this team, but I just don't know if this team's going to be able to make it out of the East to a finals. I doubt that's even going to happen. So maybe I'm too generous. No, I'm not. I'm gonna leave it as solid. But yeah, I feel like that's good for them. I feel like even though Toronto has to figure some things out, I definitely will say they're better than these teams below them. So yeah, they just have to figure out how it's gonna work with offensively, because nobody really shoots threes on this team besides Dick and possibly Jakob Poeltl. It's kind of at a high clip. I'm saying that's kind of it, honestly. Our last team, guys, finally, we have the Washington Wizards. We know where that's... Well, actually, hold on. Yeah. I'm going to put them at Buns. Now, they did re-sign Marvin Bagley. They did have the additions of Malachi Branham, CJ McCollum, Dylan Jones, Kelly Olynyk, Blake Wesley, and Cam Whitmore. Also, the addition of Chris Middleton as well during that Kuzma trade went down. But the departures were Sadiq Bey, Anthony Gill, Richaun Holmes, Jordan Poole, Kelly Olynyk, and Marcus Smart. Okay, somebody didn't do their job here. Somebody did not do their job. What was going on here, bro? Is he gone or is he not, bro? Let's check out. Let's check it out. Is he okay? So he's on the San Antonio Spurs. Okay, I was like, somebody's not doing their job right. Somebody's slacking. All right. Anyways, you get Cam Whitmore, who I hope will get more time here than he got with the Houston Rockets, because he's gonna be really good for this team. We have CJ McCollum and we have Chris Middleton as well, who I just don't know how that's gonna work with them. They could try and flip them for something, but I don't know what you would look for back in return besides picks. And if I'm a team and I'm trying to win, would I give up a couple first or a first and a couple seconds to get like a guy like Chris Middleton or CJ? No, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. That's just me talking. But I mean, they still have Alex Sarr, who is good as well. We obviously have Malcolm Brogdon, who's still on this team as well. I forgot all about him. Bub Carrington, who is going to be great for them. Justin Champagnie. We got Koulibaly, who is defensively really good. We got Keyshawn George. We got A.J. Johnson, who I'm really high on as well. I hope he can become something in this league. We got Corey Kispert from 3, who is a devious boy. They got Will Riley. They got JT Thor. And they just have a lot of guys on this team that could really contribute to something. But just because of the inexperience and how young they are, I am going to leave them at Buns. If things shake up, then yeah, I would possibly put them here at mid. But I'm going to leave it right here for right now. And I'm going to revisit this video. I'm going to mark my words. I'm going to revisit this video at the end of next season. And we're going to kind of dissect things. And we're going to talk about, you know, like where I put them at and why I think it's wrong. Or why I agree with myself. Or why I really just don't agree with myself at all about what I said. But that's a whole entire future video. We ain't got to worry about that till a long time from now. But yeah, this is my list. If you guys did enjoy, please hit that like button. But let me know down below how you feel about this list. Do you think I had a solid list? I tried to narrow it down to just 2 teams that can make it out of the East, besides like 3 or 4. Because the list could have been like this, honestly, for being real, like that. But I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to just leave the Pistons at good and then everybody else be there. So, but yeah, I have true confidence that both of these teams are probably going to meet up next year against each other in the Eastern Conference Finals, and one of them is going to find a way to thug it out and make it to the finals as well, possibly against OKC again, the Nuggets, or any team like that from the West. Any team from the West really could make it, so it's kind of just it's a musical chair, you know what I'm saying? You really don't know who's going to make it, but somebody is going to sit down in that chair and could possibly win it all. Bars. But yeah. Like I said, if you guys did enjoy, hit the like button. But like I said, if you guys disagree with what I said or you guys agree with what I said, let me know down below. Let me know if I left out anything, if I didn't get to say anything properly, let me know as well. But yeah, without yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I ain't really got nothing else to say. So let's go ahead. Let's go on to that outro. All right, you guys have made it to the end of the video. Thank you all for watching. And of course, if you enjoyed, please hit the like button. And let me know what you want in the comments down below. Do not forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any NBA content from your boy, Mr. Beard. Now, with all that being said, guys, that is the end of the video. I ain't got nothing else to say. Next video possibly will be about the Nuggets. I want to talk about the Nuggets, man. I really do. I feel like they can be a special team, bro. The Nuggets for sure. But if you guys don't want me to talk about the Nuggets, y'all got to comment below what team y'all want me to talk about. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. You comment what team you want me to talk about, all right? Yep, there you go. Now you're shaking your head. That's what I'm talking about. Now, I'm going to go ahead and dip up out of here, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. And, yeah. And we are on the road to 1,000. We're 50 people away. That is insane. We're 50 people away from 1K. Please tell your friends, tell your pappy, tell your mama, hit that subscribe button, please, because I'm trying to get to 1,000. That'd be fire as frick, guys. That would be a dream come true if it could happen, please. But yeah, I'm done. I'm done yapping. I've yapped enough. I'm starting to stutter. Y'all saw in the video I was stuttering a lot, so I'm done. Hopefully you all do have a blessed day, and of course yours truly, Mr. Beard, is out.